Welcome, everybody, to your MARIGOLD Grand Opening Wars 2024 Day 7 live reactions. This was actually a live show that streamed to Wrestle Universe and is just immediately available. This was yesterday, but John and I like our Sundays to ourselves, so we're doing it the next day. That's today. And we've got pretty short show. I thought it was gonna be a longer show given that it was live, but they didn't really treat it like a pay-per-view. They just kind of treated it like a live show, and I guess that's all it really takes. I know that we are getting another Mirai versus Miku Aono match, and that should be very good. But even including that, which I expect to be longer, this entire show, once we skip to the 8 minute mark, which is where we're going to be starting today, the entire remainder of the show is still under 2 hours. And I am just incredibly attracted to that. I absolutely love that from this promotion. I love that they know how not to outstay their welcome or overstay their welcome. And John, if you are ready at 8 minutes, I'm going to count us down and we can do this immediately.
Yeah, I've got some remarks to make, but I can make that while we're live, so please count us down, partner.
Three, two, one, go.
For one thing, I am stoked for the Miku Mirai rematch. It's nice to actually be excited about Mirai's matches again.
Yeah.
I hope that's a trend that doesn't leave us because, man, she's got the fire in her since coming to Muddy Gold. I will say, though, bro, slight nitpick of Muddy Gold here. I think the card structure is a bit weird. Mainly, I would flip the semi-main and the main event because Miku versus Mirai is not the main event. And I feel like that screams main event, but the main event instead is Koki and Chika Goto versus Mai Sakurai and Yuzuki. I mean, low key, bro, I'd be down to skip that match because I'm like, how is that the main event over Mirai versus Miku?
Yeah, that
But
is one
yeah,
hell of a choice. Good lord.
dude, I don't get it at all. Um,
I can't say that I do either.
Yeah, like I like Koki. Goto's okay. Yuzuki is cool, and you can tell that they're definitely going to push her down the road. But Sakurai is just awful, and and the reason why I'd be open to skip it, like if it was the semi-main, obviously I'd be cool. But like that's coming after Mirai versus Miku, and I feel like I'm just going to want to have my after sex cigarette after that because that match is going to slap. Are you kidding me? So yeah, a little bit of a weird choice, Muddy Gold. I don't get that. I don't understand that unless wherever this show is in one of the hometowns of one of the competitors, and that's why. That's the
That
only
that would be a
reason I
very
can think of.
Rossi move. You're right. That's a good point.
Yes, we do make those, so I am happy that you concur.
So who's Misa facing here?
She's facing Minami Komomo.
Oh, the rookie. Okay, that's cool.
Yes, rechecking Komomo, rechecking Misa. Misa, we know will face Natsumi Shozuki for the Super Flyweight Championship July 13th. Inaugural champion to be decided in that match. Bell.
Fuck yeah. Absolutely love that. And there's our first collar and elbow tie up of the match.
Yes, nice log up
Oh
here. You
god.
seem, yeah, Misa almost seemed like,
Nonchalant.
okay. Yes, again, second time you've used that word absolutely impeccably because I agree.
She kind of had
Hammer
this vibe
longer.
of like, oh, this is gonna be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Jerablow once said that you could always tell how great a match is going to be with the lockup, and I never knew that wrestlers could tell how easy a match was going to be with the lockup. Kick out.
You know what though?
Nice.
I will say, if anyone matches up perfectly with Minami Komomo in this promotion, number one on that list would probably be Natsumi Shizuki, but number two would probably be Misa because just from a matchup perspective, the person that would be able to just destroy Minami Komomo the easiest would be someone who can keep up with her speed wise, that she can't just run circles around, and then has significant advantages over her otherwise. And I think that Misa is on that list, and I think Shizuki would be just above her on that list.
Yes. And bro, I mean, Misa has got to be feeling the confidence. I mean, 25 years old. going to be challenging for a championship so early in her Marigold career. And again, as I've said, like a broken record, because on shows like these, we are the English commentary for y'all. So I always, kind of feel those vibes. But, I've said that being the first ever champion in any division in a new company, especially, is so huge because, you can have a company like AEW which God, I mean, they have been going through it lately, and it's deserved. Talk about their pillars, but Monogold is actively making their pillars before our very eyes. And you have to imagine whoever the inaugural champions are across the board, it's kind of that endorsement of we're expecting you to really get this coming off the ground, to give it its momentum, to be the first poster people to be like, Monogold is here. Come watch us do what we do better than any other wrestling organization in the world, and that's entertain you as Misa now entertaining herself at Minami's expense. You see those little
Yeah.
toe kicks to the back of the head.
Yeah, she is not respecting Minami at all here.
And I mean, look, to give all the credit to Misa, not only does she have the ability to be a champion, I could see her likeness on the posters. I can see her likeness on the marquee when they're advertising at Korakuen Hall, But I could very easily say the same, though, to be fair to her, about Shozuki. Shozuki, who is teaming with Utami today.
Oh
I
my.
mean, like, I don't
Unless
know,
they're
man.
going against Bozilla, I can't imagine another combination that would stand a chance against that team.
Yes, and I can tell you they're not because the person that won that prize was Zeta Steel. She's got her hands full with Bozilla today.
Oh God, Bozilla's gonna destroy her.
Yeah, she's got a few receipts to hand out for sure. Back and forth these two go here. Big forearm by Misa. Nami really, really trying her best here.
You know what? I actually want to just go out of my way to praise Rossi because I honestly believe, genuinely believe, that it was Bushi Road specifically that increased the frequency of shows that Stardom was running that led to all the injuries happening in the 5-star last year.
Oh, I absolutely believe it. To me, in this business partner, there are no such thing as coincidences. And when you're telling me that after that acquisition, so many things, some subtly and some overtly, started changing, that we were just like, don't know about that one, Chief. And yeah, that being one of them, I absolutely believe that. We've talked about in the past how wrestling is such a unique product because, the wrestlers are both, the earners and the product in and of themselves. And, that's why care of them is so paramount. It's of the utmost significance. What an arm. No. Well, actually, I don't know if Minami, I feel like she maybe was like a modified bulldog. Looked like she was trying to go for an arm drag, but Misa's face just hitting the canvas. But yeah, less is more, essentially, in this business for sure.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, tonight is going to be absolutely wild because we've got Money Gold, but then tonight on Raw, we continue to have Money in the Bank qualifying matches. And of course, we know the Wyatt Six will be lurking as Minami now
Here's a fun question for you.
nice seated Fujiwara.
How many women in Stardom do you think wrestled an average of more than 10 matches per month over the course of 2023?
Okay. I would say a lot of them, but especially the top tier performers, Utami at the time when she was there, Kamitani, Tam, Julia. Um, is there an actual number you're looking at?
So, okay, I should phrase the question differently. How many Stardom wrestlers do you think wrestled at least 120 matches in 2023?
Oh God. And again, I ask, you have an actual number you're looking at, right? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm just feeling like taking a shot in the dark. 15.
You are very close. It was 13.
Wow. I can't believe I was that close.
If I would have said 119 matches instead of 120, 15 would have been spot on.
What? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, 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 because you mentioned Utami, and I was like, you know what? She probably did average over 10 matches per month while she was active, but because of her injury, she couldn't stay active for the entire year.
Right. Facing out. Gonna go to the top rope. And she is quite comfortable in that territory. What a drop kick.
You know what? I'll give it to her. That was a gutsy kick out by Komomo Minami.
Absolutely. She wants it. And it's funny because for all we know, she could be in the ring with the next and the first ever super flyweight champion. And that's probably going to be the division where Komomo tries to thrive, and that's it.
Was that
Me,
like almost like a Cobra clutch fisherman suplex?
I know, dude. It still kind of low key mystifies me when we see it because I've just never seen a suplex like that, and it does the damage.
That was really cool.
Misa continues to soar, potentially to championship gold. Okay, she's gonna help her. She's a baby face, but dude, the way she walked, I really thought she was gonna like step on her head or toe kick her in the face or something.
Dude, that would have been legendary.
Even the way she's comforting her feels low key aggro, man. I mean, Jesus
Yeah, the way
Christ.
she was like holding her by the hair and stuff, for sure.
Just want you to know that you're nothing and you're never gonna be nothing, and I'm always gonna own you. Always.
It's an
Please.
actual goal of mine to at some point in my life be able to sit on my heels the way that she was just sitting.
Yeah. Well,
I,
let me be the first to say I believe in you.
I'm
As
telling you, man, I'm gonna make it happen one day. Like it's something that you can make happen. Like it's not something that you're just born with or not born with. It's something that you can work towards because you basically just have to like increase the flexibility of the like tendons in your heels, and it's possible to stretch them out and make them stretchier and stuff. So
yes.
here comes Zeta, preparing to meet her maker.
Yes.
I think she knows. She prayed before she got in the ring.
Yeah.
Poor woman.
Zeta doing little bows here, gathering herself.
Oh man. She's like, everybody appreciate me while I'm still breathing.
I mean, you and I have talked every time she comes out of the ring. I think this woman has so much promise. I think she's so talented. And but I don't think that talent's gonna mean a damn against Bozilla. Who by the way, let's get this crystal clear so that we can do our job as English commentators and promote this right. Bozilla has already advanced in the United National Championship tournament
Yeah, she's just
because
waiting for Mirai and Miku to figure out who she's gonna victimize.
exactly she beat, and I won't say handily because Nozaki put up a fight, but yeah,
Yep.
Nozaki got taken down by Bozilla. And that's the thing. You want to talk about disparity in power? There is no greater illustration of the disparity of power between Bozilla and Miku and Mirai than the fact that Miku and Mirai are still trying to settle it, and Bozilla is just waiting in the wings. That favors Bozilla so heavily in
Yeah.
becoming the first ever United National Champion. Oh my God, those guns. I'm amazed given that Japan actually is a country with strict gun control laws that they allow Bozilla to compete in the ring. God damn.
You know, Bozilla would be perfect, or I should say, she would be a perfect candidate to revive Taz's old catchphrase. Because every one of the women she faces, all she sees is just another victim.
Exactly.
That was way too good of a catchphrase for Taz. Like Taz was cool and all, but like that is like an all-time
Bell.
catchphrase. And Taz is
Yes.
not an all-time talent. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Zeta, she knows. And she's trying to run the clock out. Taking a breath like, Wait a minute. No, this is a lie. This is a lie.
If you're
Zeta,
Bozilla,
think.
are you doing this just to lure her in, and now you're not going to let
Yes.
her go? Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Oh, she's squeezing. Oh God. Oh, the pain. She slapped her. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh,
You made the correct choice, slapping her to escape, and then actually escaping.
yes.
Good call, Zeta. Good fucking call.
And Bozilla just saying to the crowd she's wasting my time. Zeta going to the back. That might just be it, guys. That might just be the match.
I mean, if I'm Zeta, I'm not wrestling this shit. Fuck that.
I mean, honestly, I do have to kind of take it to the official here. Why aren't you counting right now? But no, you know what? Maybe the official's not counting because he's like, no, take your lumps. Because he even said, get back in here.
Is that a banana?
It is. It is a banana.
Where's your son to enjoy the banana on screen?
I don't know. Oh, well, Bozo was more Godzilla, not King Kong. I mean, that's always kind of the vibe that they want to give, but trying to offer the banana here. Don't waste that food. You better eat that banana. There you go. You know, we here at TwitWow condemn food waste. Oh,
She kicked out.
you know, honestly, if she would have pinned her with the banana, that would have been low key a finish of the year. Oh, you threw it. Ah,
I mean,
that's
she's a
disappointing.
heel.
I know. I know. It just hurts my heart. Oh, Zeta evades. Splash. And Bozilla looks like it tickled. In fact, Zeta hurt herself more, I think. Oh my God. And I would say that Miku and Mirai have got to be watching this, but I don't even know if they are because they're too busy getting ready for each other. But hopefully they have a Wrestle Universe subscription so they can go back and watch this on demand.
You're shilling
Oh,
for them?
Zeta gonna try a low pay and get caught. No, she did get caught. No, I was right. I was right.
Just a little stumble.
Oh, oh my God. You know, when I was a child, like every other child wrestling fan, I had dreams of maybe one day being a wrestler. Nah, I'm glad that didn't pan out. I'm glad sensibility took over because sooner or later you face somebody like a Bozilla and you're like, yeah, so this is what it's like when you don't think about other career options. And Zeta took off one of her sleeves. Oh my God.
I imagine an alternate universe John who became a wrestler.
Yeah.
I don't know who it would have been, but whenever it would have been that you would have come against your version of Bozilla, I just imagine your face being like, well, guess this is where it ends.
I'm like, wait. And then I grab a mic and I'm like, well, wouldn't you know what the funniest damn thing? I've lost my smile. So now I'm gonna leave and thanks everybody.
Thanks for the
And
memories.
Bozilla.
Leave the
Yeah.
memories alone.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, yeah. The universe me that did become a wrestler, but still has the same cheekiness that I do, would have been like, so I had people in the production truck make this, and it would have been my own retirement video package of just me being a goober and turning up, and because I'm self-aware enough to know I ain't got no fucking winning streak going on, no championships. So it's just me, which I mean, let's be honest, do you need anything else for a video package to be perfect? And then yeah,
Unless
I just retire.
unless this is the same alternate universe where I became a booker, then you are on a winning streak.
Oh, hooray! But then you're like, no, John, you're gonna wrestle this damn matchup. Uh, put you on the marquee for a reason, damn it. And Zeta, a lot higher than she'd probably like to be right now.
By the
Oh,
way,
trying to
speaking of
renegotiate the
bookers,
situation.
I'm
Oh,
sorry. I was just going to say though, speaking of bookers, have you been keep? Oh my God, it's over.
Jesus.
She just did a bonsai drop from the middle rope, bro. She doesn't need to do anything else. It's over.
Yeah, she's dead.
She is.
Oh God.
Where's Shrek? Because it's all ogre now.
You know what? I saw what you did there. 10 out of 10. But you were asking, speaking of bookers, oh, actually, no, wait. This match is probably over.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, count it.
Yeah. Wait, she's not
Yo,
letting go. She's not letting go. She's gonna powerbomb her again, isn't she?
oh,
No. Okay.
God.
She let
No,
go.
okay, okay.
Anyway, yeah. So speaking of bookers, have you been keeping up at all with that Who Killed WCW series that's been going on?
No, I have not. Has it been good?
It has been. It's been really compelling. I've actually been keeping up with it.
I mean, if the answer wasn't just Vince Russo and or Eric Bischoff, that's very interesting. But no, does it actually treat it like an open question, like who killed WCW? Because they've probably heard for years, like everybody blames certain people, or like how is it? How
Yeah.
are they going about it?
Yeah. Like, okay, so early on, they were kind of implying that maybe it was Hulk Hogan, and then they kind of went to Eric Bischoff, and then they kind of went to Vince Russo. And Vince Russo was the most recent episode. But I think there's at least one episode left.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, it's really interesting though. They're not just being like, we know who killed WCW. Fuck you. Here's the answer. They're being like,
Yeah.
who did kill WCW? And they've got a bunch of people on there getting interviews. They've got Kevin Sullivan. They've got Kevin Nash. Um, they even got Russo himself on there. They've got Bischoff himself on there. They've got a bunch of people from that day, from those days, I should say, doing interviews for them and stuff. And I love the way that Kevin Nash talks about wrestling. I could listen to him talk about the business for hours and hours and probably even days. And
Yeah.
he there was this one moment where um I think it was talking about David Arquette winning the title or something like that.
Yeah.
And Nash was like, "Yeah, you go watch that, and then you go watch the Finger Poke of Doom, and you tell me which one of those really killed WCW."
Yeah. Um, okay, so just want to interject here
Okay.
again because the Motor Gold card, maybe it
Oh,
just
is
it
this
just lied.
Ishikawa versus Nanae? Are we skipping
It,
this?
it could be. I want to see if Nane comes out or unless they change this match because again, they had this as the opener. So if Nane comes out, we'll just fast forward and
Awesome.
we'll find a new place. If it's somebody else, I like Ishikawa enough that we can watch this.
Lights out. I'm
I've never
assuming
heard
it's
this.
not. It's Nanae.
Yeah, I'm assuming the same. Yeah, and I'm already seeing passion in the chat, so I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, it's Nane. We're skipping this. Fuck this. Jesus Christ. Mother Gold, get your
they
shit
just
together.
they just had the match card out of order. It's not the worst defense. We've seen way worse
Nah,
in Stardom.
true. That is objectively true. Oh, and also, this tag match that I thought was the main event is actually happening next, so that also makes sense. Okay, so the Miku versus Mirai is probably the main event.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
thank goodness, Mother Gold. I thought you were already starting to lose a little bit of sense. I'm like, what is going on there?
Are we at like 49, 15, 20, 25, 30? Like what?
Yeah, I think 49-20 is good.
All right. Cool. Ready to go if you are.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Apologies for that, everyone. Although, to be honest, I'm kind of happy it went this way because if I was skipping around assuming Nane was still competing, I might have accidentally spoiled a match or two for myself. So it's probably better this way.
Yeah.
This is great because now I can really get hyped for Miko versus Mirai. I'm like, oh yeah, main event, baby. Let's fucking go. It's going to
Fuck
be
yeah.
awesome. Oh god, those two fucking ate. And again, the only reason I didn't put that match in my match of the year contender was I wanted to just see out of curiosity if this match was going to top it, and we're going to find out.
You'd think this has got to have, or not this, but when that match does happen on this show, it's got to have like a 30-minute time limit, right?
Yes.
Like, there's no way they go like super incremental and they're just like, well, you went 15 plus 5, so now we're going to see if you can do it in 20
Yes.
or 25. Like, no, just give it 30.
Yeah.
There we go. Yuzuki's entrance is so cool.
Apologies, Yuzuki, that you have a team with the suck.
Yeah. Shoot that arrow, baby girl.
Yeah. Bro, honestly, I'm just happy to see that Rossi, he may like the gimmick and he may be employing Sakurai, but for the moment, he at least understands, like, no, she shouldn't be in the running for the United National or World titles because I am still afraid of the day that Sakurai wins a major championship. But maybe
Mhm.
Rossi sees, like, no, that's never going to be her. As now we have got Utami and Shozuki. I love everything about this team.
Yeah, this is an incredible team. This. Oh wait, you mentioned Utami and Shozuki. I thought they were coming out. I forgot that this was the team that was coming out. This is a really cool
Oh
team
yeah,
though.
sorry, I'm looking at the wrong matchup. That's on me, folks. But yeah, no,
No, this is a really cool team though too. I like this team a lot. I like.
yeah,
I think they have good chemistry. I think they're actually undefeated as a team.
yes. And we've got those what are they called? The twin tag titles here in Marigold?
Something like that.
Twins? Yeah. And you could be looking at inaugural tag champs. We don't know.
I expect them to be. I actually picked them to win the inaugural tag titles.
And I mean, your face is a very impressive track record.
Oh no, Koki tripped over her little skirt thing.
Oh. I'm rooting for Koki, man, because like the thing with her is you could tell very clearly, and I say this, of course, with all due respect. You could see where polish is needed considerably.
Mm-hmm.
But like, here's the thing: she's one of the few competitors that I can honestly say where the polishing is done exuberantly because you just can't wait to see what's on the other side.
Yeah.
And that really is my relationship with Koki mentally is like, I know you need to get better. I know you need to improve. But what I see that's already come to the surface with the polishing is so exciting.
Yeah. Because she looks like a fucking ace. She
She
carries
does.
herself like an ace. She has athleticism. She has power. Like she has everything is there. It just needs a lot of
Bell.
refinement. Good call,
Yes.
Bell.
Perfectly said, as per usual, from your face.
You're the
As
best.
now, Chica and Yuzuki, who let's not forget, partner, they have a little bit of a rivalry going. They had a singles match on a Money Gold show a little while back
And Chica
that went to a
pinned Yuzuki.
TLD.
Oh, that's right. You're right. It did go to a TLD.
Yes.
Damn, I forgot about that. I thought Chica won that match.
No, you would think because she even hit Yuzuki with a choke slam at one point, but neither one of these women would give to the other one. And yeah, so we've had this little rivalry between these two, and to be honest, it's kind of refreshing. It's just refreshing to see two women that are just pure undercard, right? Not even any championship aspirations at the moment, just have beef with each other. I've kind of missed non-championship based feuds. Feel like every kind of beef today either revolves around a title or is adjacent to a championship. That's one thing you could say whether we like it or not. I mean, hell, in old school WWE, we had freaking Edge and Booker T feud over a Japanese shampoo commercial.
Yeah, speaking of Booker
uh,
T, the Vince Russo episode of Who Killed WCW actually went into Booker T a little bit and like because they talked about David Arquette winning the WCW title, and then like he went backstage and he was like, "Man, this is so cool! I'm a world champion. How many times have you held this thing?" And Booker T was like, "I never held it, man." And David Arquette was immediately like, just complete tonal shift. Like he just felt like complete garbage. Nice
damn.
cartwheel there by Koki. And then yeah, that led to do you remember you've probably seen it online at some point the match where it was Hogan versus Jarrett, and as soon as the bell rang, Jarrett just laid down, and Russo was at ringside, and he was like shouting at Hogan and shit. And then Hogan walked out, and afterwards, Russo got on the mic and he cut a promo calling Hogan a piece of shit and saying you'd never see him in WCW ever again.
Yeah, I heard about it, but I don't think I've ever watched the promo in full.
Well, that
But
led to Jarrett versus Booker T for the world title, for the WCW title, and Booker T won there. And
yeah.
apparently Eric Bischoff and Hogan did not know that he was going to do that. And like Hogan had creative control and exercised it to keep the title, and that was what pissed Russo off. And Russo went above Hogan and Bischoff's head to do that to get the title on Booker T.
Damn. See, I had known about that part of Bischoff and Hogan not being aware because years ago, because as a kid when I was all in on pro wrestling, I even bought the books And so I had Bischoff's book, Controversy Creates Cash, because I was fascinated by it. And yeah, like he even said when they were aware that that happened, Hogan got on the phone with his lawyer immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Hogan always did strike me as the type where it's like, I will sue them at the slightest provocation.
Oh my God, yeah.
Uh,
Hogan absolutely gives a vibe of like, well, that doesn't work for me, brother. And if you've got a problem, you can take it up with my attorney.
yeah. So yeah, I've never really cared for Vince Russo either, but this might be one of the few instances where I'd be like, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like, damn, Russo actually looked out for a black guy? Like, damn,
Yeah.
where'd that come from? It's actually interesting to watch though, because they like really do make it clear that like the whole thing that Russo did that worked was basically like he just saw what was working in mainstream media, like, and at the time it was Jerry Springer, and he just wanted to copy it. He was like, okay, Jerry Springer is really popular right now. Let's just do that. Let's just be car crash TV. Let's do storylines and shit like that. And like, because Vince was there in WWF to see like all of these crazy ideas that Russo had and be like, okay, that's going too far. Let's reel that in and not let it go too fucking far on WWF television. That was what created the magic. But then when he got to WCW, he took a lot of things way too fucking far and had no one to tell him not to.
Yeah.
It's not like this like scattergun approach that people describe it as, where Russo has a million ideas, but 10 of them are good, and Vince was this genius that could pick out the 10 good ones. No, it's literally just Russo has good ideas that he takes too fucking far, and he just needs someone to reel him in. And that was what Vince did for him. Or McMahon. That's
Yeah,
what McMahon.
exactly.
But like in WCW, nobody did that. Literally in WCW, there was just no one to be like, okay, Vince, reel it in. You're going too far. You're taking this too far. You're gonna lose sponsors. Like that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah. So
Do you
WCW
see
was
the
like,
bruise on Sakurai's left quadricep? By the way,
yeah, I do.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's very interesting though, man. I may have to look into that when I have time.
The Who Killed WCW thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit,
So
man. If it would motivate you to watch it, we could watch it together.
I'd be open to that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like
Everything's
we're
more
actively trying to catch up on anything right now.
everything's more fun when we do things together.
I
So
know, right? I agree. It's not just that it's more fun, but it's like I know that I'm way less likely to watch something on my own than when we
same.
decide to watch it together.
Yeah. Like I'm slowly learning what it means to like reclaim like my time like in that sphere because usually when I say my time it's the more academic stuff. But
Yeah.
like I've been looking at other media that like I would like to watch in my own time and this and that. But like nah, watching things with you and your mom like that's always
Dude, I
fun
know
or
you
like
had that whole phase where you were just like everything Con Film Festival. I want to check it out.
yeah, definitely. And I'm still like I'll be waiting for quality stuff cuz yeah, like there's some bangers coming out there.
Nice scoop slam there by Chica.
Cover 2 kick out. And yet, it's crazy because like when I was a kid and like reading about WCW and like WWF, and it's like, man, wrestling was so popular. Holy crap! Now it's like I almost kind of hide that I'm wrestling. Like my friends knew,
Dude,
but it's like I
the
didn't have the
peak
cool.
at its peak, wrestling was being watched by almost 14 million people between Raw and Nitro some Monday nights.
Yeah.
That's how popular it was at one point. It's crazy.
Now, do I think we're that popular now? No, but I feel like we're in this really interesting time right now where like WWE is feeling itself, making a lot of money, and their viewership relative to what you should expect today is actually doing pretty goddamn well.
Yeah.
And really, the most exciting thing about this particular age, again, is the women. I mean, we're
Yeah.
watching. Well, we're watching. Let me do my math real quick. I'd say three talented women. I don't want to hate, but Sakurai just we're watching them kind of do the damn thing, but no, like Joshi is becoming, I won't say more mainstream, but it's expanding in other people's consciousness. It's like, oh wow, this exists. Women's wrestling in WWE and NXT.
I mean,
And then
dude,
speaking of
literally
NXT, yeah.
tonight on Raw, do you know what the triple threat's going to be for the Money in the Bank qualifier?
What's that gonna be?
Dude, it is stacked. Shayna, Heidi, Lyra.
Yes, yes, and I do expect Lyra to win that, but Honestly, I'm just happy to see Kyrie and Shayna share a ring together again.
Dude, right? I feel like it's been years. Wasn't it Evolution or like right after Evolution that they last were doing that?
Yeah, I believe so.
And that was 2019, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Might have even been before that, honestly. Oh, Goto gonna swing.
And there it is.
Swinging them cheeks. Get it? It's a pun because her name's literally Chica.
Nice.
And she uses her cheeks for offense.
There's nothing more fun than a good pun. Ah!
Oh
Kick
my
out.
god. Bro, I found an adorable subreddit earlier today, or I think it was actually this morning, like before I went to bed.
Yeah.
Spicy kittens.
Wow. Is that just really, really cute kittens or what's going on there?
Well, it is really cute kittens, but it's a specific brand of cute kittens. It's kittens being aggro.
Oh wow. Oh, so that's where the spicy comes from.
Yeah, it's kittens being like like
Wow.
all like getting all angry and hissing because they think that they're under a threat when they're not.
Yeah.
It's the cutest little thing. It's so funny.
Bro, I saw the craziest video cover here too. Kick out. I
You've
saw the
seen the
craziest video.
Aristocats, right?
Dude, it's been years, but yeah, I
Okay.
think I've seen it. It's been a
Yeah.
long time though.
It just reminds me of the little baby girl kitten when she's like, "Oh, I dare him to come mess with me," like when she's like trying to like threaten people imaginarily. I don't know. Anyway, continue what you were saying.
Oh, wait, actually, I'll continue what I'm saying, but first, this power. Oh, short trip, bad landing, splash. But no, I saw this craziest like Facebook video where I believe it was blind, but there was like a serval, which I had never heard of
Oh
until
yeah,
yesterday.
servals are cool. Yeah, they're like the closest thing to a domestic wildcat that there is right now.
Dude, that's what was tripping me up, right? Because I'm seeing it, I'm like, oh my god, it's a cheetah, and I'm like, what the hell? But
Yeah.
then it wasn't, obviously, like I learned.
Mm.
But yeah, I think it was blind, and it was like this house cat was getting tooed with it, like "Rah, rah," and like the I was like meowing back, and it was so cute, and it put its paw on its chest, I guess to kind of calm it down, or maybe just be like, hey, don't fuck with me, I never know with animals. But yeah, it was wild. I'm like, why is that in your house? Aren't you terrified it's going to eat you? It's freaking huge. Like, dude, what the hell?
Yeah,
I don't know.
have you ever heard of a Savannah cat before?
No.
Okay, so this is like a whole new world for you. So there's a breed of cat called a Savannah, and it is basically a domestic cat bred with a serval, and they give them grades like F1, F2, and basically the grade is how wild it is. So like an F1 Savannah is literally freshly bred, 50% serval, 50% domestic cat. An F2 is 50% domestic cat, 50% F1 Savannah, so it's like 25% serval. And then it just like dilutes the serval blood as it gets higher in the numbers, like F3, F4, whatever. And these are like basically domestic cats, but they have that little bit of wild blood in them, so they're like exotic as hell and super sought after among like basically rich people.
Yeah, well, of course. Jesus Christ. Uh, what a surprise.
Oh,
Oh,
dragon tail,
Yuski,
dragon
meanwhile.
tail.
Oh,
She kicked out. Dude, I legitimately thought that was it.
you have talked about how this Koki and Chica team are undefeated right now. That streak almost went up in smoke.
Victory
Oh,
roll reversed by Koki. 1, 2. She got her.
wow.
There it
They win
is.
again. Dude, you may be onto something. These two might be prime for tag gold. I can't believe they pulled that off.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, remember what we just said at the start of the matchup about Koki and her promise and the refinement, to use your word, that's needed? Right there, you just saw a flash of that brilliance. What a counter to that victory roll.
Yep.
And a counter so appropriate, so effective that it gets the win.
Yeah. I should note, by the way, Koki. Who did we just talk about? Was it Kalani? No, I forget who it was that we just talked about that only had like 70 something matches under their belt.
Oh, right.
Lola. It was
Yeah.
Lola. It was Lola, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, man, like she's pretty good for how inexperienced she is. Like we got to give her a chance still to get better. She's only got so and so many matches. And I think it was 77. This was Koki's 78th match.
Damn.
She's still that new to this. She's still very new to this. She is not a rookie technically, but from like a match experience standpoint, she might as well be
Yeah.
because she started in February of 2022 was when she debuted.
That is wild.
Yeah, she's still very new to this. She was a little bit like a little tiny bit late as far as like when she got into wrestling because like normally you'd like to see someone get into wrestling around college age or younger, and she got into it at like 25ish, I think. But like
Yes.
she's got so much raw, natural, gifted talent that it's hard to deny that she's probably going to be a really big deal in like a year to like 3 or 4 years at most.
Yes.
Because she's getting that seasoning, man. She's getting that seasoning under her belt, and that's going to do her a lot of good, especially if she is like behind the scenes, putting in the work in the dojo, putting in the work in the weight room, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, man, she's going to be huge.
Oh, no doubt about it. And what do we got here? Okay, so this is
Oh,
going to be our six woman tag.
this is going to be the team that faces Utami, right?
Yes.
It's who is it? Utami and
Shozuki and Chiaki versus
ah.
Sari, Nagisa, and Myra.
So yeah, you said Myra?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That's what the card says. So it's Myla Grace,
Yeah,
right?
okay, yeah. That's the Japanese. They literally don't have an L in their fucking alphabet at all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why they do that. But yeah, this is actually really interesting though because remember the last time that we saw a match where the weak links, quote unquote, on their respective teams were Myla Rowe or Myla Grace and Chiaki. Chiaki pinned Myla straight up.
Yes.
I wouldn't be surprised if that happened here again.
Which is crazy because Myla has got Sari and Nagisa with her, and we already know, bro. It goes without saying they are not slouches in that ring.
You're right, but like Chiaki has Utami and Natsumi. They're not
Yes.
slouches either.
No, this is going to be quite a six-woman affair.
Yeah, this should slap. I hope it does at least.
It's going to literally and figuratively. And then after that, I think should just be our main event of Mirai versus Miku, which I cannot wait for that.
Well, there's Natsumi and Chiaki, and here comes Utami. Oh my god, the way that she came out and like split the uprights there between the gold and silver, that was beautiful.
Let us not forget, Utami
Oh,
has got Io Sky July 13th, a match that literally brought Utami to tears. She has wanted it for so long.
and it's
And look,
finally happening.
Utami is always somebody that has her head in the game. But this might also be an instance where, yes, she's present for this matchup, but you have to imagine there is a perpetual space in the back of her mind rented solely by Io Sky. I don't think Utami stopped thinking about that match since it was announced.
Have we?
No, I didn't know if there was going to be more to that statement. No, we have not. I can tell you that I am immensely hyped for that match. That may very well run away with match of the year. I don't
And
know.
it very well might.
Yes,
This feels so right.
it does. It absolutely does.
We've got under an hour left on this show. We're gonna get out of here by 7, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's really, really attractive.
Right? It really is. I just read that the new iPad Pro tandem OLED displays that are literally like some of the best displays I've ever seen in my fucking life are going to be headed to laptops soon. And that just really excites me a lot.
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out there. What's going to be headed to laptop soon?
The displays, the dual OLED displays that they're using on the new iPad Pros that they just announced earlier this
Oh,
month,
okay.
Yeah, they are some of the best displays I've ever seen on anything ever, and they're going to be heading to laptops soon, and that excites the hell out of me.
What a
There's the
beautiful
bell.
day.
Oh my God, we're
Yep.
doing this.
Good call.
Chiaki and Milo right away.
Invert it. No. Chiaki quickly escapes. Milo the forearm. Nice spin kick. Nice sweep by Milo. There you go.
Shotgun drop kick to the face.
2. Kick out by Chiaki.
Yeah.
Look at this hair twist here.
Twisty, twisty, twisty.
No doubt about that. Another one there.
I'm in a weird mood, man. I think it's just because I feel like I'm in like Zen right now. I'm like, I've reached Zen. I'm in utopia. I'm in like paradise right now. This is so nice.
I mean, this is the best I've felt in 48 fucking hours. So you have at it, man.
Ah,
And,
I love that for you too, though. That's wonderful.
absolutely, I love it for me too. But
Yeah.
just good vibes all around. I'll tell you, the only one not feeling good is Milo Grace after that boot to the face. Oh, Shozuki holding her in place for Utami. And actually bring oh my god, she brought Mila just deep into enemy territory. And Utami, oh my god. What a scoop slam. Utami, aka the woman that I am madly in love with. So don't worry, folks. Even people as rational as myself can fall victim to parasocial relationships. Although, actually, no, that's not necessarily true because I'm fully aware that Utami doesn't know who I am. And you know what? It's probably better that way. Doesn't need to know that I'm blushing all the damn time.
You know what? If
Or I'm full
Utami
face.
ever met you, she would immediately fall head over heels.
Hooray! I have a dream. No, she's fantastic. What a fisherman neck breaker. But I'll tell you, that is kind of the crazy thing, partner, is that we still don't know who the world champion's going to be or even how that's going to be decided. I mean, the go-to is obviously Utami versus Julia or a match
Sadi.
akin to that. Or Sari, yes. Because, Sari's got to be thinking, wait, you can't determine the world champion without me.
It's
And
true. And I actually agree with her in this case because she really belongs in that picture for sure.
no, bro,
Although,
let me
if you
tell you
would have
something
asked
about
me a month ago, I would have said Bozilla belongs in that picture. And clearly, even Bozilla disagrees because she was like, no, no, I'm setting my sights on the next lower belt.
yes. Which, to me, this is just Bozilla in the most long form way possible playing with her food. As I did see, just out of the corner of my eye earlier with the camera, Julia watching this match closely. Um,
Nice.
but here's the thing about Sari, y'all. Like, I feel like I'm finally in her camp, like as a fan of hers. This woman came to Marigold with something to prove. I
Dude,
feel like she
yes.
really, you know,
I love it.
I always, we've said it for a few years now on the podcast because we know that there are people, men and women, that are international. They come to America, they bet on themselves. And I have the most respect for people like that because you know that we're very far left on this podcast. Fuck borders, fuck xenophobia, just all that. It's just a bunch of garbage. That's what it is. It's garbage. And so, full respect to him. And so I felt really bad for Sari with how America, the experience kind of treated her. But you know what? Knowing what she brought to Marigold, maybe it was a good thing because Sari now has a chip on her shoulder to be like, I'm going to show everyone in America, heck and bottom, both those eyes, because I know one of them's gone crooked, exactly what they missed out on.
Wow.
And like, yeah, like Sari is just pissed off. And honestly, I think we all benefit. Tiger feint kick to the midsection. Hell, even Mila Grace feels like she's improved because she knows she's in there with two women that if she screws this up are gonna beat her ass. Like the system works. Kick out by Chiaki. Tag to Nagisa, but nah, I mean, Sari has puffed her chest out. She said, listen, Julia, it's okay. I'll be the ace. And literally the collective Muddy Gold locker room was like, what the hell? No. And Sari was like, oh, but come on. Can you stop me though? And then that was a far more tentative, maybe? And Nagisa now. Chiaki on the middle rope. Oh man, this is gonna be a boot to the face, I think. Straight up. Bro, imagine you want to talk about tag titles. Imagine if Nagisa and Sari ever just decided to team up. Good God. Fun. Oh, oh, look at that
Drop
roll
kick
through
there by
there.
Chiaki.
I'll give
And
Chiaki
Nagisa's right back
credit,
up.
because I've even said that I was kind of mailing her, but I feel like seeing her, kind of wrestle with the upper tier. Oh, nice spear there to the gut. Cartwheel knees, shades of Mako. Kick out. But no, all this to say that, maybe I misjudged or I was a bit harsh with Chiaki. Here comes Shozuki. Never been harsh about this woman. I love Shozuki.
Oh God, knees.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Here come the other knees.
Yeah, the knee drop. Oh,
Oh, my God. That looks devastating every time.
yeah, it really
There's never
does.
been a time she's hit that move where I'm like, that feels nice. No, no, it does not. I watch Suzuki work, and there seems to be like an energy and a sincerity to her, and that like astounds me because so much of her offense to me has heel energy. Like, I just imagine after she drives those knees, she just leans real close into the face of the person wheezing and fucking gasping for air and just being like, bitch. And then just continues the offense.
I said, bitch.
Exactly.
Wait, what is
God,
she gonna go for here? Nagisa? Oh, it was a boot. Okay, it was like a face
God,
lock.
I posture like I'm such an asshole, but I'll tell on myself to y'all. If I was in the ring with these women and they were beating the crap out of
Damn.
me like they're beating the crap out of each other, every other line when I'm able to catch a goddamn breath, I'd be like, "Why are you so mean? I just saw me do some lockups, some wrist locks. Why are you kicking me like this?" Kick out there. Oh no, yeah, it was Tommy taking out Nagisa there. For a second, I actually forgot that they were opponents and not tag partners. So I was about to call that a miscue, and it's like, no, it wasn't. Lifting DDT there by Shozuki, meanwhile. Check out. Nagisa, meanwhile, she's thinking ripcord. No. What a roundhouse by Shozuki. Fisherman. Got it. Release suplex. Not often you see people not maintain the bridge these days. Oof. Shozuki missed those knees.
Awkward.
What a sniper kick by Nagisa.
Nice. Good job, Nagisa.
That was beautifully done. Low to the ground, too. That's what I think made it so impressive to me. It's like normally you just see like your standard getting some air sniper kick. She's like, no, I don't need that much.
Yeah, it still kind of blows my mind that Bailey claims she can't do a low drop kick, like a drop kick to the knee.
Yeah.
I don't understand how you can do a regular drop kick but not a low one.
Yeah. Oh, Sari versus Utami. You want to talk about a main event for any MARIGOLD pay-per-view? You got to wonder if Sari, because, she feels like she is the ace and that she's the one that's going to promise MARIGOLD a future. And I wonder if maybe she's feeling a little jealous or if she has any opinions about Utami facing Io Sky. Because I mean, Io's reputation in Joshi. I mean, if you get into Joshi and you don't know who Io Sky is, formerly Io Shirai, um, that's very questionable to me.
I mean, you might as well just give up. Am I right?
I mean, you had the perfect energy for that, honestly. Because yeah, and I think it was like a top rope fisherman because you see how the leg was kind of hooked there by Sari.
Dude,
Cover,
Sari is intense.
dude. Yes, she is. I'm
That leg
telling you,
is
Sari has
scary,
got something to
honestly.
prove. It is. No, I don't disagree with you. I think Sari has got the biggest chip on her shoulder, and she wants to just drop that chip on everyone else and crush them. Air raid
Yeah, by
crash,
turning it
meanwhile.
into the boulder.
Exactly. The boulder has gotten over his conflicted feelings. As now Shozuki trying to clear the apron.
I golf clap
Oh,
for
what a
you.
Victor roll double stomp.
Did you hear my golf clap?
What did you say now?
I golf clapped for you. Did you hear it?
Oh no, I did not.
Damn.
Bro, you gotta understand there is a lot going on over here.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want you to know, like, yeah, like with Christy where like I'm picking that up, which thankfully doesn't interfere with our recording.
Yeah.
Thanks to Crisp, who doesn't sponsor us, but they should because I pay them $12 a month. And
Oh,
now
arigato, crisp-san.
oh, wow. You know, it was appropriate given that we're doing Marigold, but wow. Shozuki now coming in. Oh
I feel
god.
appreciated and seen, honestly.
You know what? You should. You're beautiful. And now
Your
shoulder block there.
face!
Wow.
Don't wow me. You know it's right.
Well, okay.
You almost wowed again, you son of a bitch.
No, I'm just feeling very bashful right now. I think I'm just gonna go back to my hole with this love that I've received. Spear by
Yeah.
Chiaki,
Stay
meanwhile.
bashful because you're going to be commentating Utami anyway. So
I know, well, that is true. And it's gonna be a torture rack here.
nice, nice. Oh, but here comes Nagisa, the Beasta.
Yeah, Nagisa's like, hey, get it together. I thought you were the killer on this team. And Sodi is like, what'd you say to me? And now Chiaki, she got it. Keka and Mila came in, but really she didn't need to. Sodi just proving how tough she is. Forearms here. Our slam cover. Kick out.
I'll cover your face.
Ooh, nice.
You would be into it. Fuck.
I mean, look, when you're already perfect, when you veil face, what you're doing is you're just making other people appreciate it because then when you unveil again, it's like, oh, I never knew how much I missed it. What a sniper kick to Chiaki. Jesus, Nagisa is a killer. Samato, no double stomp. Oh my God.
Who here is veiling face?
No, well, you just said you'd cover my face, right? And so covering is a form of veiling. So, like.
Oh, right.
I mean, my eyeball doesn't have legs, so you're not gonna pin it, clearly. Now, bridging Fisherman, what a bridge! Oh, and Utami just broke that up. Yeah, I think I want Nagisa and Saudi to just be a tag team. Oh my god! Saudi is like, well, you're done. Now back to you, Chiaki. No, please. I was hoping you forgot about me.
Nope. Double stomp off the middle rope though. Won't get the win, I don't think.
Maybe it will though. Chiaki's just kind of laying there.
Nope.
Oh no, she did kick out.
She's smacking her like, no, stay back down.
She's priming the meat
She really
for the
was tenderizing
finish.
that.
Yeah. Oh
And
god!
top rope.
Oh god! And there it is.
And that's just it. 1, 2, 3. Sari wins. Fatality.
Sari just continues to assert the temperamental girth of just her rage. And now
Temperamental.
getting right up into Tommy's face and being like, that's right, I won right in front of you.
Oh.
That's why I'm gonna be world champion and not you. Enjoy your
Oh.
little showcase match with Io.
Why are you so cruel to people you like?
I'm just impersonating Sari. Now, if it was
I
me
know,
talking
but it's
to
your inside voice that's like really mean to Utami via your Sari impression.
just because Sari does not give a fuck, man. She's not making friends.
God. You're just hurting me and yourself. through your
Spoiler, your
own.
discomfort will never come to an end
Uh, s-
because so long as Sari is here, there will always be cruelty to go around.
go.
Even Utami's face is like, yeah, what of it then? Because whatever she said, oh my god. See, this is why my inside voice was 1000% on point. And
Mm. How old is
then just,
Nagisa?
this is
33,
Sari.
she's my age. That's perfect.
God, Sari just slapped Utami and had the audacity to know that she was going to live through it, to just turn her back and start talking to Julia. Wow. Wow. Sari is a full course meal of mood. Jesus Christ. Mood and tood.
Mood and tude. I love that. Nice.
Oh, Juliet, you don't have to do this.
What if she wants to do this?
You know, fine.
Wait, really? You're just gonna let it slide like that?
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to say? No?
Obviously.
It's Julia and Sari. I want to live. Oh, Julia seems to be getting a bit emotional. Whatever she said. I want subtitles. Marigold, you're so close to being perfect. Why are you doing this to me? Now, Sari has now slapped both Utami and Julia. I think Julia wants another one. Her body language was like, give me another. Plant me right here. Julia's like, wait a minute. Come on, one more. There we go. And Julia just wanted a real taste of what Sari is about. Main event time, folks.
Here we fucking go.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Big, big stakes here.
Are they seasoned?
Yes,
Got that
because both
compound butter going on there?
I would say so.
You know, that's that good
The
shit.
rematch is oh, and here comes Miku.
I know you love her theme song.
Yes.
Yes.
Is Miku gonna be able to beat Mirai and go on to face Bozilla? We don't know. I mean, here's the thing, bro. After taking Mirai to a draw, I feel like I'm not counting Miku out nearly as much as I did in the first bout. I just thought it was going to be a really competitive match and Mirai would just win. Now I really don't know, bro. It could still be Mirai. That is still very likely. But Miku, as she's already shown, she's not going to go quietly. She is like, you want this, you're going to have to earn this. And Mirai looking ready, Mirai looking focused. She knows what lies ahead of her. And you know, again, as I said the last time these two faced off, the person with the best seat in the house and the person who's going to be loving this the most is Bozilla. Bozilla, excuse me. A little slip of the tongue there. But yeah, she's got to just be thinking these two get to rip each other apart again. And I'm still fresh as a goddamn daisy. Hell yes.
I have good news.
Yes.
I won't tell Bozilla that you mispronounced her name.
I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it.
Ain't I the best?
Yes. Well, that was never in doubt. That was never like, who the fuck treats that as an open question? Marks? Ew.
Hey man, be easy on Carl. He did a lot of good.
Hey, you really are in a silly mood today. Look at you.
Yeah. There's the bell.
Well, good call, good call.
And shoulder blocks.
And I love that they're saying, screw your lockup, screw everything else. We're just gonna drop bombs right away.
Fuck
Another
yeah.
shoulder block there. Miku, Mirai right back, Miku. Mirai. No. Miku cuts her off with the kick. Scoop slam. No. These two jockeying for position. Who's going to get the scoop slam here? You would think that it would just go to Mirai. Mirai should have a distinctive power advantage. But again, Miku is refusing to make anything easy for Mirai today. And you know what? As she should. There's a lot at stake. There's the shoulder block. And you still see that arm of Mirai bandaged. But in their last matchup, Miku didn't even target it. She instead went after the ankle of Mirai. Mirai, meanwhile, did try and take out one of Miku's arms. So we'll have to see what the stratagems are today for this rematch. You think Bozilla has a preference for who she'd like to face? Or do you think it's just all the same to her?
They're all just little weenie ladies to her.
Yeah. Oh my god.
When you step on a bug, do you pay attention to what type of bug it was, or do you just move on?
You know what? That's wow. I mean, when you put it like that, Jesus Christ.
I mean, Bozilla doesn't give a shit who she faces. It could be one of these women. It could have been Zeta Steel. It could have been Utami for all she cares. She's gonna kill anyone. That's why I'm confused as to why she went after the white belt in the first place, because I feel like she absolutely could have been the first ever world champion in this promotion if she aspired to it.
You know what though? Given that it is a united national championship, and she's like a gaijin, maybe she just feels like that's a flex. It's like I'm not even Japanese, and I'm coming in here and I'm winning some of your most prestigious championships.
But it's the world.
I know. Oh, what a drop kick by Miku. Meanwhile, another basement drop kick there. What a kick to the back. Another kick there. Another big kick there. And Miku just unloading. Another big kick there. Miku in a surprising position because I'll tell you, even in their first bout, I don't really know if there was ever a point where Miku was in control in this particular kind of way, where she's kind of stalking Mirai, where she's dictating the pace. If she did have control, it would be more of that like seesaw type thing. Like, oh, it's my turn to have the momentum now. But this is just
Yeah.
straight up kind of dominance from Miku right now, which is surprising.
It's like she's learned Mirai's tendencies.
Yes, and look at that. Goes right. And I think that's the same leg she worked over in the first match.
I think you're
And,
right.
and yeah, Mirai feeling it. Oh, she's moving gingerly there. Big forearm by Mirai, meanwhile. And again, oh my, oh, dude, I'm sitting down and I feel like I'm about to buckle seeing those kicks. Like, Jesus. And Miku just lording over Mirai, waiting for Mirai to get up. I mean, if this isn't a psychological flex, I don't know what is. How is Mirai going to be able to plan? How is she going to build momentum? How is she going to do anything that is characteristic of her offense and her just in ring approach with a bad wheel? As Miku now goes down, but she won't stay there. As you can see, she's even got a little bit of a smile on her face, like, ah, yeah, this is the matchup I signed up for. And again, I mean, Mirai has got to protect that area, but I don't even really know how you do that against somebody as incisive as Miku when it comes to their striking game. Oh, look at that. Mirai, I feel like almost did a split for a low bridge, and yeah, it sends Miku over here. No way, Mirai is going to try and go to the top rope. Yeah, I would either stay and recover, or if you really feel that urgency, roll out of the ring. And Mirai is just going to forego all of that, just going to disregard all of that, and instead go to the middle rope. And Miku's going to meet her there, though. Oh my God.
Jesus.
I mean, bro, listen, if you're a Miku fan, which we are, and if you're rooting for her, which I know explicitly I am, you really
What a
couldn't have asked for a
PK.
better. Well, it was an amazing PK. You couldn't have asked for a better setup. You couldn't have asked for a better table to be set right now in this moment. Miku is dominating Mirai. I almost have to wonder if Miku, even in her own mind, if she replayed that first matchup and she was like, okay, this is what we're going to do in the rematch. Try to go for another PK.
Nice.
Nice clip of the leg there. She practically lariated the ankle. And that could be the opening that Mirai needed. And now she takes the other leg and drops elbows. Mirai is trying to even the playing field seemingly here. And look at that, stepping on the leg as she herself gets up so that the pain never stops. Man, the viciousness these two women are bringing out of each other, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I think Mirai, something snapped in Mirai, and she's like, all right, fine. If this is how we're playing it, I'll show you my mean streak. Oh my God. And keep in mind, Mirai is not known for any ankle-based or leg-based submissions. She has the Miramare, but that's the, kind of Kimura armbar. So she's just trying to take away Miku's speed, Miku's kicks. She's like, now if you're gonna kick me, I want you to feel it right back.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Another kick there. Elbow drop there. And another one.
I don't know really what this submission is, but it's clearly painful.
Well, you can see she's got the legs wrapped around the ankle, so it's almost like an ankle scissor, which I've never really seen anything like that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah, I don't really know how that would hurt, though. That's my thing.
Oh, and now
Now that would
Mirai.
hurt. Now that would really hurt. The springboard double stomp on the ankle there. That would be rough. That would be brutal.
Yeah, we don't know the leg strength of Mirai. She might have been putting quite a squeeze on that ankle, but either way, forearm there by Miku. Rob kick there. What a drop there.
What is Miku thinking here? No? I think Mirai just wants a drop kick. It always bothers me that Mirai puts so much effort into climbing to the ropes, and then it's just for a drop kick. It's like, girl,
Yes.
like it's not worth it.
No, especially with the pain she's in that. What a suplex. Elevated German suplex. And Miku now trying to get feeling back in that ankle. But I agree with you, man. Again, we've seen Mirai move gingerly for most of this match. And I don't even know why you're going to the top rope, especially because you know a dropkick isn't going to beat Miku anyway. And now Mirai furiously forming out of that. But what a kick there. Shoot kick by Miku.
Oh my goodness, the struggle is so real here. Come on,
Another
Miku.
kick goes right back to that ankle,
Fisherman.
that leg. Beautiful kick out there by Mirai. I mean, bro, here's the thing. I know, and I do agree with you that you, in your best German accent, were just like, it's all the same to Bozoa. They're all just, do you really think about what kind of bug you stepped on when you step on it? But I don't know. I mean, Mirai is just beaten to shit. She's already got the arm bandaged. Miku's worked over the leg. Meanwhile, here you got this calf slicer by Mirai to Miku. Miku gonna try and reverse the pressure. She actually gets on her back. That's incredible. But Mirai still has it applied, and now Mirai gonna float over, try and maybe get it back in proper, and she almost does. I think she just relented, but great wrestling by both women here. Miku ducks, ripcord, no. Oh, Mirai back into it. If she could just get one hand at the toe of that boot and just really crank at the top of it there. You can see that hand placement isn't quite getting the most out of that hold. Miku's still quite spry. Gonna try and get to the ropes. Just feel like that rope is right there, Miku. You just got to grab it here. And then she got there. And I might be thinking wheelbarrow, have Nelson. No.
That twisting press thing.
I don't know if she looked like she did that right on the leg. Damn. We are right back to where we were in that first matchup. It's a
Samoan
war of
driver?
attrition.
Or Munamane shock, I should say.
Yeah. Forearm there.
Come on, Miku. Hit her with one of them big lariats. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, they just collided. Okay.
Trying to negotiate
with a
here.
guillotine?
That's different.
It is.
Minamata shock. No. Oh, wow. Just dumped her. Kick out. Didn't even bother to do the spin or anything. Maybe thinking lariat here. Got it. Are you kidding me?
Is that another TLD?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It didn't even feel like 20 minutes or 15 or however much went by. What the hell?
I gotta look this up. They gave them 15 again.
One, you had to know it wasn't going to be solved by then.
Good Lord.
So what's the decision here? Because I know we're not just going to award Bozoa the United National title.
No.
So are we just going to get a triple threat here?
I feel like they're going to keep doing this match until we get a winner. Oh, we restarted the. Okay, are we just going to do another 5-minute overtime now?
Probably.
This just feels like a repeat. It feels like we're just doing the same thing again.
I feel like if we just would have put 30 minutes on the clock, that
Yeah, it
could have
might have
settled it.
resolved
But
itself.
oh my God, these forearms by Miku right now. Oh, but Mirai giving them right back.
I will say, I think I'm kind of glad we're almost done with this because I think I need to restart my computer because everything is starting to load slower and slower.
Oh boy.
So, that's, that's its own little problem. It's kind of starting to arise.
Even the way that they're fighting right now, there's no way they're gonna settle this in 5 more minutes.
No. Oh, they lariated each other there.
Oh, but I think Mirai kind of stumbled more than Miku did. Oh my God. I can't believe Mirai might have actually found somebody to challenge her in the Lariat game, and it was freaking Miku.
I did not see that coming at all.
No, neither did I. Well, now sends Miku back. Oh, wait, Miku leaning up against the ring post. If she moves out of the way, that could be a big advantage for her. And
Oh!
she does.
Wow,
That's
yeah.
huge.
Bad for Mirai, though.
It is bad for Mirai. Miku better have all the urgency in the world and get Mirai back in the damn ring.
Yes.
And she does not. I don't know what the hell she's thinking.
The lariat. She might pick her up and get her back in the ring now. Or maybe she's going to try and win. Oh my god. Mirai pops up and grabs her by the leg to keep her out. Petty little stump.
Oh,
Oh,
just
she
run to
grabbed
the
her
other.
leg and she flipped her over. Oh, jeez.
It's usually the setup for her half Nelson slam, but I don't think she's going to do it here since it's
She
the
might, dude.
outside.
She might do it on the outside.
I don't know. Miku was already up.
Oh, gee, fucking
Oh,
Christ, the headbutt. God
God.
damn it.
Damn.
And there's the lariat from Mirai. Okay. From the right arm, though, this time, because the left arm is kind of fucked from hitting the ring post earlier.
And Mirai is able to get back in the ring.
Can you hear what the count's at?
No.
Me neither.
If this thing ends by a count out, I mean, at least we'd get a winner. Might be 17. Oh, he just said 17. Yeah.
Miku's already getting in, though. Oh, God, look at Mirai, though. She's got that sense of urgency. This might actually be it. Here's the wheelbarrow. Half Nelson slam. You called that earlier.
Yes.
2 count.
Oh, my God. Is Mirai thinking Mirai might have shock with
She
the
definitely
spin?
is. Oh, but Miku avoids it. I sound like Porky Pig there. Christ. Oh, there's the Miramare shock.
But again, more of a
1,
dump without the
2.
spin.
Nope. I popped the shit out of my mom
Oh, wow.
with the Porky Pig reference.
Nice.
She's cracking up. Okay, swinging scoop slam there by Miku.
I mean, hell, you're running out of time anyway. I'd go for a
Sliding
style
lariat.
fight. Oh, wow.
Kick out. Jesus Christ, she's snorting. God damn.
Wow.
Lariat.
Big
Oh my
lariat
god.
there.
1, 2, no. I broke her. Oh, she's going for the clash.
Here
God
we
damn
go.
it. Avoids the lariat. Ripcord. Misses the Rainmaker. Ms. Mirai gonna go for a Rainmaker here. Back elbows from Miku. Catches her. Backslide. Pulls her up. Short arm lariat. Pin. 1,
Wow.
2. No. Mirai off the ropes.
Oh, thinking
Misses
maybe
the
big
lariat.
lariat. Oh,
Miku.
you know if that would have connected, it would have
There's the
decapitated
bell.
on it. Damn.
Again. Again, we couldn't get a winner between these two, and they're gonna have to do it again.
Gonna have to
I
do
have a
something.
confession to make, actually.
Yes.
I knew that they weren't going to have a winner on this show because I was spoiled on Twitter because I follow Monty Gold's English account on Twitter. And normally they don't spoil anything, but the way that they spoiled this was just by posting a match graphic for their 629 show, and it was just this match again. So I knew that this wasn't going to be conclusive today.
Oh my god. So we're still not committed to a triple threat because July 13th still a ways away. We're still gonna try and settle this. Well, on the 629 show, can you put a 30-minute time limit on it or something?
It doesn't look like
Jesus.
it, dude. It doesn't have anything about a time limit on there, so I'm assuming it's going to just be another one of these things. I wouldn't be surprised.
My god. Well, we gotta settle this here. Mozilla needs a challenger.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't just want to. Yeah.
that 629 card is it's a little bit of like a less compelling card relative to what we've been getting, but it's capped off by this rematch, so it's going to at least have a strong ending.
Yeah.
Cuz like undercard wise, it's like Chiaki versus Komomo Minami, Koki versus Yuzuki should be interesting. But then the two tag matches on the undercard, we've got Shozuki teaming with Ishikawa, taking on Bozilla and Myla Grace. So that'll be kind of one sided. And then Utami, I am so sorry, John. You don't deserve this, and neither does she. Utami's teaming with Sakurai. Ew.
I knew that would happen one day.
And they're taking on Nagisa and Zeta.
Oh god. Okay, that's interesting.
And then there's a Nanae match. She's taking on Chika Goto. And then this is the main event. So, oof.
Bro, only because I know there have been a few times today where we've talked about random shit. I'm scrolling through my Facebook feed, and like apparently this video is only 6 minutes long, but somebody put a video together, every single word spoken by a person of color in the entire Harry Potter film series.
Is the
Jesus
video under
Christ.
10 minutes long? I bet it's under 10
Yeah,
minutes
no, it's
long.
an entire 6 minutes according to my friend that posted this.
Wow.
All right, well, that's that. That's Marigold. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're a Discord member, Discord only $3 a month. You could check it out in the description box and our Patreon link below. You can join us for Raw tonight. Hoping to be there because we're getting out before 7, so hopefully I can bust it and get what I need done. Because we've got more Money in the Bank qualifiers, and yeah, it's going to be an interesting show. And again, the fallout of Wyatt Six just causing a rampage. So yeah, be sure to join us for that. Leave a like if you follow, subscribe with the bell icon for notifications. Don't miss any of that 12 hour goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch because we are the best wrestling podcast in all the AWC. And yeah, I think as far as recordings, we'll see you. Is it just going to be Thursday for Stardom and Q&A, or do we got like
Should be.
another? Okay, yeah, Thursday. Um, how are we doing that? Should we kind of figure that out now? Like, are we just going to do Stardom
I
first and
figured
then?
we would just do start up at 7 and whatever, time we finish that, then we'll add, we'll round up to an hour and then add an hour and then we'll go live for Q&A.
There you go. All right. Well, you heard it there. It's going to be a very stacked Thursday. Hope you join us.
Unless, I mean,
Until
would you
then,
rather just do Q&A first to get that out of the way and then do start them after, or
no, I think the way you proposed it is
okay,
fine.
sure.
Because Q&A is more relaxed. So even if we go later with that, like I know it's not going to be
Right, you're
like
not going to be as
a
loud.
lot of
I gotcha.
exactly. So yeah. All right. Be good to yourselves and each other. Tune in and peace.